Here is an Amana 17,900 BTU air, the conditioner, with R22 and lots of it. There's the model number 18C3MD, and I don't know if we have a date code or not on here. I don't see one, but the information is all screwed up. I suspect this is a 90s product. This is what I'm going to put into the living room, providing it works. The thermostat is out of calibration. It seems like it's right near the end, but it's still mid-70s in here. Let me get the front cover back on. It's connected, but it's pretty flaky, so I gotta go turn the power on. And then we'll pick back up on the video. Now, nothing exploded after I turned the breaker on, so my wiring couldn't have been that bad. Alright, let's cut this other stuff off so that we can hear the machine itself better. It's got kind of a neat control set. It's like buttons and like a fake LED there. Alright, so I was told that the fan motor isn't doing too good in this as far as the bearings are concerned. So let's see what we got here. Alright, so it's locked up pretty good. So definitely gonna have to oil that motor. It's blowing some leaves around. All that's to be expected. So it just needs some oil. There are oil ports in the motor, so that's no big deal. Over here, this is adjustable. That's low. Not too bad noise level. Medium. And high. Bad. It doesn't blow quite as hard as I would have expected it to. Let's go back to low. It's kind of noisy, but it's not terrible. Now let's start up the compressor. I'll put the camera on this side because that's where the compressor is. Heard all the gas start flowing. The vane is pretty chattery when it first started. It's still kind of chattery. This probably hasn't been running a very long time. Temperature in here, according to the thermometer and the cables, was 74. This thing is giving me 76 on the walls, and these are really not a good way to measure the air conditioner performance because you're measuring air, not surface temperature with the air conditioner, and this measures surface temperature. So it's not quite correct, but whatever. The compressor sounds like it's starting to come under some load now, and it is cold. We're getting 56 out of there already. That's pretty fast startup for a rotary. Usually they take quite some time to build the head pressure up. side is cold, the right side is warm. That's exactly how the other unit upstairs behaves when it first gets going. I have another one like this. It's much smaller. It's a 5,000 BTU, and it gets cold on the left first, which is kind of odd. We got these adjustable things. The two in the middle don't really do anything. The one on the left and the right are pretty strong output. Definitely needs some oil. It's all wonky. The compressor is loud, but it sounds fine now. It's cold. Actually quite cold. Oh, I think this is working pretty good. 50. Definitely cold on this left side. 45 with 72 going in. 74 according to that. Again, this is not air, this is surface, so we're not really getting a good evaluation. But not bad, it's definitely working. Yeah, nice and cold. Alright, well, I'll let this run for a little while longer, make sure everything is copacetic, and then I'll come back and close out the video. Been running for a while. The fan motor is definitely struggling. Starting to hear a little bit of a squeak, which is what the seller described. It's kind of changing speed. It's starting to lock up, so I'm going to shut it off. Alright, well, it definitely works, and seems to be working properly other than the fan motor. The refrigeration system itself seems to have a full charge, which would be expected for a R22 unit. And it's a little bit louder than I'd hoped for, but it'll certainly work just fine. I had wanted something older for that room, but I searched, after I found the house, I searched for 2 or 3 months to try to find an air conditioner. I knew I was going to need a big one for that room. And this was the only thing that turned up. It turned up a month or so after I started looking. And he wanted 100 beans for it. I asked if he would take 80, and he said he would. So I got it for 80 beans. And I think if it works for this year, I think it was 80 beans well spent, because that room it gets over 100 degrees during the day, 110. It's out of control in there, so definitely need the machine, and hopefully I'll find something older eventually, but this will certainly work for now.